This time we are going to be doing the History Museum and fight with the chairman. Doke. We'll be starting from the firehouse. Yep. Okay. Now you notice this time, because it would kind of chew up the time a bit, kind of use more time than I'd like to have to, especially if I'm doing these videos. I'm not going to check the answering machine in the game, otherwise I would. There we go.
Well, it's a great read, but nothing about that.
I know that symbol.
How?
It shows up sometimes in Sumerian ritual magic. There's a statue on loan at the museum that features it.
What does it represent?
Just a symbol. Signifies a path to obtain great power. Most of my colleagues assume it's an old...
Also, as you may or may not know, the place I'm in is, my first apartment.
Is that right? Did you wear a turban?
No, man. A red velvet
Oh,
cake
darn, I
with
left my
one
robe
filled.
on the futon. Hold on.
The codex does indicate there is some kind of feeder system required to channel energy to a destructive form.
A destructive form? Like Stapa?
It's entirely possible that system and this pattern are connected.
I just want to make
You said the
the sofa a
statue
little
at the
neater.
museum is on loan. From whom?
Ivo Shandor, the architect. Well, the Shandor Foundation. They control
Also, as you
Shandor's
can
main
tell, I
facility in
do have my Christmas
Ivo is the
decorations
collector
up.
of Gozerian artifacts.
By Evil Shandor the architect, you mean Evil Shandor the genocidal maniac, right?
Also known as Ivo Shandor the Nutball.
Shandor's architecture firm was involved in a number of...
That dude was fruity as a freaking nutcake.
Including the Appendix old building on Central Park West.
You mean the one with the extra-dimensional antenna that drew Gozer to our world so we could attempt to destroy it?
The camera
Had a nice
just...
view.
There we go.
Yes, but he also did some renovations on existing buildings and a number of public works.
Let me
There was controversy, because a lot of people thought the work was unnecessary.
get
Let me
this
guess.
bloody camera.
He did some renovations on the public library building.
Right. And
There we go.
museum
Yeah, I still got a little
decorations.
bit of art to hang, but...
Recent visitations, specific localized paranormal activity, singing Vikings.
They're all connected to Shandor and this pattern.
Yeah, this week I'm probably going to wind up getting some more adhesive strips to hang stuff on to hang the rest of my pictures. Yeah, I got a couple nice things to hang up. Okay, and as you can see, our little buddy, the rookie, he's got his
Egon, our new boss, called again?
he's got the darker of the two suits
that's
available.
bad.
Oop.
Heck, called again? He's not happy. He says that if you guys fire just one more unauthorized proton stream, he'll shut us down for good.
Sorry for my finger. Oh! I'm just trying to adjust my camera so I can just have me and
Hello,
my sofa in the
Ghostbusters.
shot. I mean,
Yes. I don't think so. No, it didn't just stop working. Does it just need toner?
oh, in case any of you folks are wondering, yes, one of my pieces of art is a beautiful one of an Italian villa, and yes, as soon as I have enough strips to hang it, that bad boy is going to be. Well, let's put it this way: if I make when I make further videos, it's going to be my backdrop, so to speak, along with the futon. I'm proud to say I do have some art.
I don't know. He's likely to just sick peck on us even more.
You should get a closer look at the museum.
Well, the mayor's gonna be at the museum for the exhibitioning opening gala tonight. It's where I need to be too.
Hilissa, you sure make work fun for me. Is business casual okay? I don't have a tax.
Are you kidding? He doesn't want you guys within 3 city blocks of the museum tonight.
Oh, God, I hate
He
Peck.
thinks you make his campaign contributors nervous.
Yuck.
Besides, that Peck guy will be at the party too.
Okay, Egon will stay here and finish analyzing the data from the library. The rest of us will go in by the service entrance of the museum and lay low. Peter can attend the party as Alyssa's guest and stay in plain sight of Peck.
And that frees us up to check out the rest of the building.
I love this plan. It's just dull enough to work. Bill, I'm gonna bring you a
I'm
percentage.
not ashamed to admit I got some pretty things to hang. I just gotta wait until I get some more command strips and maybe at least one hook.
No sign of the curator.
Because I got at least one item that's got a little bracket on the back. But yeah, my classy joint will be, I shouldn't say classy joint, I should say my classy little first apartment is going to be even classy-er once I have the strips. You'll see a really nice picture back there. But anyway, on to the game. Oh,
Something went out of this box in a big way.
yeah, guys, I'd say.
Eventually open a full interdimensional portal. Open door.
Well, let's neutralize that slime. That's what the slime blower is for.
Portal has been opened. It has to be sealed using your slime blower. That's the key reason we developed that thing.
Well, that's good to know, right? I think I know what's back there. There's the door switches. Yep. Okay, we're gonna have to switch to the Fragile. Oh, it must be Italian. I gotta yank people's chain a little bit. Yeah, I'm also a Christmas story. Oh, nice shooting, Tex. Well, I gotta get to the switch somehow.
Good work, Eli. Look at this.
Yeah, good work, Junior.
Something's trailed packing material down the hall here.
Packing material and slime.
What the? Holy Jesus. Yep, that's black slime, alright. No, green stuff is what neutralizes it. Should go without saying, though. That stuff, although it's very effective against patches of black slime and can also kill black slime ghosts and monsters, if there's a lot of black slime in one place, it can't neutralize it fast enough. As you'll probably see in one of the parts of the Lost Island mission. I guess the slime blower is that good, but where it can neutralize patches of it, but not a whole mess of it at once. I guess the culture just doesn't I guess it just doesn't work that fast. Would that it could, though. Okay. Yep, another patch of it. But it does work in cases like what you're seeing here. It will work on small patches of black slime. And also, as you'll find out later, it does work on removing possessor ghosts from people who have been possessed. Basically, it's not dissimilar to that slime they used in Ghostbusters 2. This, much like that, this stuff is positively charged. In other words, if some poor sap got possessed and they get a they get covered in this kind of slime in the pack, they'll wake up feeling like $1,000,000. Oh, looks like we got a artifact here. Ritual Mask of Bad Advice. Circa 1915. That was a goof. Leslie Campbell, niece of archaeologist Professor Gordon Campbell, received the Huxotley River ritual. Okay, let me say that again. Huxotley Ritual Mask of Bad Advice in a package from her uncle. It was the last anyone ever heard from him, and the package was a cryptic note. Don't listen, but eventually she did. Uh-oh. Not good.
Hello? Who's in there?
Somebody that wants out.
Oh, Dr. Rutherford.
Oh.
Hey, meet the assistant curator.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
Is that horrible, terrible thing gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
He's clean.
Good?
Yes, I suppose so. I'm a big fan. I even had you over for my daughter's birthday a couple years ago.
Is that so? Well, I think we can get you a sticker or a button or a mug or a t-shirt or something when we're done.
Oh, but that would be wonderful. Follow me. We'll go through the restoration department. There it is again! Don't let it get me!
Don't you worry. She'll have to go through me first. No, it's got all my water.
Oh, hell no. Oh, Jesus.
Hold him down.
Now, let's see. Possessed human. Class 3 possessor host. Okay. Possessed humans are innocent bystanders possessed and controlled by Class 3 possessor ghosts. Slime blower use will drive possessor ghosts out of their human victims, but beware, its lingering PK residence is not enough to prevent possessors from repossessing anyone already slimed. Oh boy, that doesn't sound so good.
Young blood.
You got it. Okay, we got a new one in the spirit guide. Possessor Ghost. Class 7 Wandering Possessor. I don't have to really read off all the other stuff here. Mrs. Mirnick, a pragmatist with a vision, opened the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission for Wayward Angels. The mission took fallen and destitute women off the mean streets and cleaned them up, gave them hope, and trained them for new careers. St. Nick's provided its desirable charges to the many gentlemen's club events, fraternity parties, and business conventions that occur around the city on a regular basis in return for considerable donations. Shrewd Mrs. Mirnick could always spot an opportunity and knew that her customers could not afford to let word of its excesses get around. These were highly respected and upstanding men in the community, after all. She told them she was willing to remain discreet for a sizable donation. Unfortunately, Mrs. Mirnick failed to realize the lengths some would go to preserve their reputation, and one night, a gang of Pinkertons paid a visit to St. Nick's. Now Mrs. Mirnick's ghost and those of her charges have appeared in many fine establishments and hotels since 1923, but they tend to favor the Museum of Natural History. Got it. Okay. Trap out. Strangle ring. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mrs. Mirnick. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoa. Okay, Colin is up. Yep, she's in.
You guys are really good.
Voila. That's fusion-based exorcism in a nutshell. If it had been somebody's head spinning all around in Barbie pieces.
Yeah, he's referring, of course, to a classic scene from The Exorcist.
Oh, he'll be fine in seconds. After you.
Okay.
This place is possessed by possessors. We'd better get to Peter fast. Beckman,
No
found the
kidding,
curator.
Ray.
We're on our way to the Gozer exhibit now.
There's so much to show you. Where to start? Things have been very strange since they started setting up that exhibit. Well, hello there.
Thank you, Peter. Break out big pep
Zest.
again. Ah, see? You have to go through me first. That's exactly what he said.
Oh my goodness.
Every day's the first.
True. Oh no, not Peck.
No. I want Ghostbusters ejected from this facility immediately. Where's his
You think you're always going to have your way, huh, Walter?
The mayor is indisposable. Anything you need to tell him goes through. Not happening.
Oh, hell.
Security, remove these men with excessive force.
Why do the good ones always play hard to get?
What in the hell is going on here?
Yeah, that's what I'd love. Oh, jeez. They got Peck.
They got picked.
Couldn't happen to a nicer person. He is a jerk. I'd say certain other words, but there might be.
I know what doctor.
Party's over, folks.
There might be. But young people might be watching this, and I don't want to curse too much.
Whoa, take a break. You ever...
Did I just zap Peck with... Well, he deserves it for being the schmucko he is. Oh, got an upgrade coming. Let's see what it is. Okay, I think I got all of the dark matter stuff except that one. Shock blast heat reduction. Yep. It is, yes, shock blast heat reduction. It has been found that adding a positive graviton filter to the shock blast condenser ring decreases the heat cost for each generated pulsified density stripped dark matter particles. This reduces the heating cost of each blast, allowing the device to be fired more before risking overheating. Because the glare from the graviton filter's vent array can cause temporary blindness, please refrain from looking down into the neutrino wand when a blast is triggered. Oh, sounds sensible. Got one. Okay, come on.
Oh my God! They're packing the guests.
No kidding, guys. Uh-oh, we got... Wait a minute, we're one buster down. Shoot, it was Winston. Come on. Come on. There we go. Darn it, she wriggled out of the cone. I wish I'd gotten slam dunk trapping a little sooner. Oh, mud on.
Now we're talking.
Okay, we got one. Where is he? I mean, where is she? Yeah, I know. He did stir up a bit of a hornet's nest. Come on. No, you're not running off. Okay, yep. There we go. Yeah, Junior does have some moves. Quite a good bit of them, I should say. Okay, are we? Don't you me, lady. Lady? Well, they look like ladies, but they sure don't act like them. Oh my god. Kabam! No. Come on, girl, you're coming along in that little trap. And then to the containment grid. Sorry, Z, I didn't mean to zap you or hit you. Yeah, she's...
All right, you guys go after Alyssa. Be careful. I'll get to security.
I love this plan.
I'll man the security cameras to triangulate them on the monitors and talk it through.
See you soon, Ray. Let's go, guys.
See you
Oh
soon,
boy.
guys. Dr. Rutherford, if you'll show me to security.
You just make sure... Okay, yeah, it looks like they got the trap up. Whew. Okay. Possessed statue. Class 3 possessor host. Possessor ghosts can also possess and take control of some statuary and mannequins, and are thus often encountered in a wide variety of museums as well as in far more clothing stores than one would reasonably expect. Fortunately, possessing an inanimate non-living object like a mannequin or a statue binds the possessing spirit to that object. Not only is the ghost unable to leave, but it is also disrupted when the possessed object is destroyed. Oh, that kind of comes in handy to know. That's good to know. Now let's read this one. Beauty Queen Ghost, Class 4 Wandering Possessor. Beauty pageants and parades of all sorts have always been a big part of the culture of NYC, and beauty queens have been among the city's crowning jewels. Beauty queens hate to be replaced, though, and for some, perching atop thrones and waving to the masses is the high point in life. In death, they remain desperate for attention and return to reign and be adored all over again in spectral splendor. Interesting.
Don't bother trying to capture them. Just blast them down to nothing.
Whoa! Easy there, Rook. Oh, I got an upgrade available. Well, let's see which kind it is. Slime tether duration boost. Increasing the rotation speed of the slime tether's emitter spinnerets substantially increases ectoplasm strand cohesion, which results in longer lasting slime tethers. It should be noted that on rare occasions, a mini strand launched by a spinneret misfire has been known to suddenly and inopportunely tether Ghostbusters' legs together. Stride accordingly. I'll be right back. Hi again, everybody. Okay, let's get back to the game. Whoa! Oh man, that museum is going to be trashed.
Catch up to them!
That was nowhere near fatal. Let's make some noise.
Hurry up! We'd love to get away! Take it to the bridge!
Take it to the bridge.
What are you guys doing down there?
Funny joke. More get into the security camera, please, Ray.
Whoa!
Peter! Oh my god!
I can't get a good enough read. I can't get close enough yet for a reading. You get a little reading on the skull. I can read on the skulls there. Okay, Flying Skull. Class 1 Osteofocus Swarmer. Skulls are scary, especially when they fly around with glowing eyes and try to kill you. These Class 1 Swarmers are drawn strangely but exclusively to skulls, real or imitation. Like other Swarmers, Flying Skulls defend their territory with exceptional vigor. It's best not to trespass unless accompanied by a fully charged proton pack. Sounds good. Oh, got another upgrade coming in. Looks like slime tether cost reduction. It has been discovered that flash heating ectoplasm immediately before it enters the slime tether's compression chamber results in a tether strand that requires fewer ectoplasm linkages. This reduces the amount of slime needed for each tether, allowing the user to fire more slime tethers before a pack shutdown is triggered. Sorry, I had to scratch. It has also been reported that this flash heating substantially improves a tether strand's taste, though it is suggested you don't attempt to verify this for yourself. Okay. Okay, I think except for slam dunk trapping so far, I got all of them. And of course, when they add the Nissan Collider, there's gonna be some more upgrades available.
Ray, can you see where they went?
We haven't reached the security office yet. This place is really hopping.
Oh, I'll bet it is.
Big 10-4.
Okay, let's... Okay, kick it open. Interesting. Alright, Oh man, that area of the museum got thrashed. Okay, what section are we entering? Oh, it's like... Oh, that looks like that image of that mask of Gozer from earlier from in the intro. Gozerian.
Just one of those things. You pick this stuff up. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Peter, come in.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
Man, reach the security office. This one is a shambles. It's been
Not
sabotaged.
bad.
Black slime all over the place. Only a few of the cameras are still working.
When you're free, no rush. Open gate 3487. Just for kicks.
Give me a minute.
Okay, what's going on?
We're under attack. We'll get back
Ray,
to you.
stay away from any possession.
Oh, poor Ray. This is not the... And this is the third time in his life he's gotten possessed. Yeah. Vigo. In the second one. Yeah, looks like we got another item here. Another cursed artifact. Cursed musket of C. Starkey. Circa 1868. Confederate artillery gunner Cecil Starkey deserted his post in the midst of a bloody battle that wiped out his platoon. The last surviving man in his platoon cursed Starkey with his dying breath, "The cannon you desecrated will yet find ye." Starkey was killed years later in a hunting accident, where witnesses claim he somehow fired a 12-pound cannon shot from his rifle. The shot allegedly bounced from tree to tree until returning to its terrified owner, Cecil Starkey. Oh boy, that's some creepy stuff.
Can't find out the runner of the rope. Must have scared him off.
You're not pretty when you're possessed. Serious.
I've got you on the cameras. Should be coming to the Civil War exhibit. You'll listen
Yeah,
just
I'd
after
say.
that.
Okay, we're on it. Thanks. You know the difference between this exhibit and the other one? The soldiers in this one have guns. Let's just pass through here as quickly as we can. Yeah, I just thinking happy thoughts.
Getting heavy interference on the monitors. You guys in trouble?
Couldn't have been the American Revolutionary War, could it?
Oh, we got let's see, Union Ghost. Class 4 full torso floater. A local Civil War unit, the New York 87th Thurbolds Wrongways, got lost on the way to battle, wandered in circles in the coldest winter in East Coast history, and eventually died of exposure only 30 miles from home. They now haunt the city looking for battle. In the museum, it seems, they found it. Yeah, we got a Confederate ghost, too. Class 4 full torso Spectre. Ghost must try. Okay. These ghosts, fighting for Poindexter's partisan Rangers, were so dedicated and focused during their battle that when it ended with their deaths, they failed to realize it. Trained to unerringly follow their regimental banner, when that tattered battle flag made its way into the museum's collection, so did they. Unfortunately, there they encountered other ghosts loyal to the Union, and the resulting fight has raged ever since. Poindexter's partisan Rangers evidently believe that the South will rise again, even if it takes more than a lifetime. Oh, right in the kisser! Sorry.
Look what this new kid back here. Find some cover. It's like a brawl.
Ooh! Ouch!
That's a lot of whatever they are. Incoming.
Come on, buddy. There we go. Come on. There we go. Let's get you in the box.
Run! Find some cover. Here they come. Let's see you guys fight it out inside that tiny little trap.
Oof. Looks like there's one more up here. Come on, bud. Let's get you in the box. I'm in the trap. It's a box. It is a box. It's just a special kind.
Now just bring him in.
Seriously?
Incoming. Okay, I got room for you. Let him have
I got him too. Come on. Come on. Got him. I think we got maybe, let's see, yep.
just like a little Vicksburg snow globe.
Well, how about Gettysburg snow globe? I mean, that was one of the greatest battles of the whole Civil War. Okay, looks like we got all of them. Yeah. Well, those boys will be fighting it. Those boys in blue and gray will be fighting it out in the containment unit. Hopefully they don't do too much damage. Okay.
We made it to the security office. I can see you guys on the cameras. No sign of Alyssa or her kidnappers, though. In the early 1900s, the museum was run by a board of trustees. Powerful guys, tycoons, captains of industry. The chairman of the board was Cornelius Wells of International Steel. The board used the museum as a respectable front for all kinds of dubious activities. Mainly, though, they were part of a club run by our favorite evil architect.
Evo Shandor.
They hired women from the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission for Wayward Angels. Rumor has it the board conducted all kinds of nasty rituals using these women.
We gotta find that oozing top of blood and Alyssa.
I know.
Well, here we are. The Egypt exhibit. I practically lived here while I was working on my doctorate. There was black flying here.
Wrong tool. Well, maybe not. I should seal that portal up. There we go.
Oh, great! A whole system!
What? Oh, sorry, Peter. Didn't mean to. Oh, squirt. This is the way we squirt, Pete. Squirt. I know. I shouldn't be that mean. I'm just having fun. Oh.
Hey, folks. Okay. Be calm. Everything's under control. It's Ghostbusters.
Oh, heck.
Get away.
It's like they missed one. Like there was one Confederate ghost on the loose. Jeez, you'd think somebody would tell them. It's, to quote Gone with the Wind, it's all over, the war. Lee surrendered. And I think so did Johnston, for that matter. Well, I'm a bit of a Civil War buff, so to speak.
Watch it now.
Yes, I quoted, it's all over the war. Lee surrendered that. Yeah, it's from GWTW. Well, I mean Gone with the Wind. You know, I guess Poindexter's Partisan Rangers never got the message, apparently. Oh man, what the? Okay, got one Union Ghost. Jeez. Oh, I lost stream on him. Jeez. Got him. Yeah, slam him. Grab him and slam him, noob. You said it, Z. Okay.
Hey, wait. How do we get out of
Crazy.
the exhibit? The main door is blocked up tight.
The Egyptian main room? Check the west wall. There should be a door leading to the next exhibit.
Oh, yep, it's up there.
I'm looking right at the west wall, and I don't see a door.
There's a door. Go for it. There we go. Easy enough. Just gotta find out where the door is. Oh my God, what a freaking mess. And no mistake. Oh, that's a lot of black slime to deal with. Shoot. There we go. Here we go. Peter! Oh. What's that? Oh. Bagged stone head. Bagged head of Azathothep. Oh, let's take a look at the thing for it. Okay, Azathothep. Circa 1967, once part of a mammoth statue of the evil Egyptian god warrior Azathothep, this stone head has never been able to keep its mouth shut. Normally, it just breathes heavily and mumbles, but occasionally it will whisper a maddening, sanity-dissolving riddle that has sent more than one unlucky listener into the asylum. Oh, got an upgrade. Coming. Okay. Well, in that case, why don't I get the slam dunk trapping thing, since I seem to have all the others? Loosening the ghost trap's magnetic buffer plate allows a greater surplus charge accumulation in the secondary containment coils, which greatly decreases the trap's close-range triggering threshold. If a dazed ghost is slammed to the ground near a trap, it can be drawn down instantly, completely bypassing the trap's containment cone deployment phase. The occasional venting of plasma through the pack's primary intake vent is nothing to worry about, though minor carpet singeing has been reported. Okay, let me take a look at Tobin's. The Chairman. Class 7 ectoplasmic entity. Type deity, supreme being. Behaviors. Attack, range, weakness, Meson collider. Shandor and his cult made many powerful connections, perhaps none more so than New York City's most powerful business leaders and power brokers. Shandor used his dark abilities to help each of them in some state of their careers, and they were indebted to him. They came together publicly as trustees of the Natural History Museum, and privately misused their influence to help Shandor implement and maintain his mandala throughout the city. When they died, each of them returned as guardians to the mandala, and the Natural History Museum in particular. Their closeness to Shandor's evil regenerated them as ectoplasmic entities. The chairman, formerly Cornelius Wellesley, chairman of International Steel, wielded the most power when alive, and likely is the most powerful in death, becoming one of Shandor's mightiest servants. Oh boy. He's been has to deal with. Oh.
Find some cover! Look out! Above you! I'm on your side!
I know!
Ow! That was ow there!
Scooter. I need to go. Let's go.
I hear ya.
There he is! Let's get him!
Okay, we got a bite on the PK meter. Yep. Red clay vase. Phoenician plague vase. Worship circa 1700 BC. Worshippers of Reshef surreptitiously placed these vessels among goods shipments to enemies. When activated, the vessels produced hordes of various plagues to overwhelm and terrorize enemies. The writing on this particular specimen translates as sacred rat jar. Creepy. Also a little gross. We got a goodie up here. Painting of the Trustees. Circa 1936, painter Ambrose Whitman captured the city's most powerful captains of industry in a moment of solemn reflection in a painting entitled The Chairman and the Board of Trustees. And yes, the guy in the center is Mr. Wellesley, later known as just the Chairman. Got your Pippi, he does. Yeah, I'd say.
Find Alyssa? Where did that ghost go?
You didn't see, but he just came through.
He must be headed back to the world of Gozer exhibit.
That's our cue. Thank you. Not the words I was too best. Damn, so much stress. Yeah, I said, your eyes are much bigger than mine.
Peter, you made an extraordinarily frightening. All my data indicated that there was a ghost beginning to come through across the portals from their dimension into ours.
Oh boy.
Guys, look.
Now she calls my name.
Block the exits!
Don't let him escape with her.
Hit him with slime.
Winston, get the lady out of here before he hits on her again.
Into the big yellow eye.
Huh.
Who wouldn't like to have that soup?
Care to tell me why my library, museum, and parade are all going down the toilet?
I keep telling you, sir, the Ghostbusters are nothing but scam artists determined to throw a negative light on you and the city, and extort you for more money. Hello, pal.
Oh.
I own that suit in blue.
Both of you, pipe down!
Mr. Mayor, an enormous event is on the horizon.
Something at the museum exhibit triggered a systemized psychic occurrence. Some mechanism we don't know the nature of yet.
No, what you
But it's feeding enormous energy somewhere.
Something that's now in the process of breaking down the walls between our world and another one.
This other world is crossing through into ours. It started with simple ghosts and animated monsters.
Now it's getting bigger. We don't know exactly what's next, but there's only room for one city here in this dimension.
Two physical worlds can't exist in the same space. That's just elementary particle physics.
We got a glimpse of the other world, Jock. It ain't pretty. It's like Brooklyn and the Bronx, with no Queens in the middle.
Whole city blocks sinking into a fifth-dimensional abyss.
Cockroaches the size of polo ponies.
Panic in the streets.
Oh, Jesus.
How'd you like this guy to come back? Bigger than ever.
I get it. We're in trouble. So what am I supposed to do?
We need to prepare the city for the
The
worst.
city's my responsibility, not yours. Now go do your job and stop that thing.
Oh boy. If only Lenny was still in there. Okay. Right there. The, whatever that is. That monument. Or the obelisk. Okay. There we go. Weird. But cool.
This way, gentlemen.
Well, this looks inviting.
I'll be at the office watching over Alyssa. Don't do anything fun without me.
You left a trail. This way.
Ticket way. There we go. Weird.
Probably goes without saying, this is very strange.
Well,
You said it, right?
what's strange?
So it's not steam, not more life, but there's plenty of good.
Right about that. There's more consistent accelerated PKE blowing through here than I've ever seen. But this is not the origin point. This is just a tunnel.
Look at the trail. The chairman went that way. He's running down this tunnel.
Oh, you got a blue mark on the P. Yep. PKE is showing another cursed artifact. Artifact, rather. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Oh, here we go. Toy car. Remote-controlled Ecto-1. Let's see. Circa 1987, created as part of the merchandising flood that followed the Ghostbusters' initial success, this remote-controlled Ecto-1 was a favorite among the fans. Judging from its occasional twitching and wheel spinning, this particular car seems to have had a run-in with a low-level possessing sprite who has somewhere else to be. And it was found at the History Museum. The underlevel of the History Museum in this case. Okay. Whoa, easy there.
Feel weird in here to you guys? Like familiar weird? Well, we knew which way to go for a while at least. There's the trail leads to the sealed door and stops. Man, I do not want this jerkball to get away again.
Well, neither do I, Ray. Neither do I. Well, nothing against the wall, just needed to get through. There we go. Not too shabby, as Peter said.
Egon, I think this is as good a time as any to install a new CPS. The Meson Collider is extremely precise and deals a lot of damage. It takes a while to recharge. The overload pulse disperses a rapid burst of Meson particles. You can fire each of them independently. They both work great. But you can also use them in tandem. Paint a target using the Meson Collider. After you've acquired the target, all expulsions from the overload pulse will home in on that target.
Okay, let's see if we can afford any goodies yet for him. Okay, now all 4 systems are available in the pack. The Proton equipment, which is the blast and capture stream and boson darts. The Dark Matter equipment, which is the shock blast and stasis stream. The Plasm Distribution System, which is the Slime Blower Mark II and Slime Tethering System. And now, finally, the CPS, which is the Meson Collider, and the Combined Composite Particle System, which is the Meson Collider and Overload Pulse Dispenser. Or something like that. I think that's how it goes. Okay. And we're going to buy a little goodie for the Meson Collider. Meson Collider penetration adds shot penetration. It's been determined possible to vent excess bosons from the Pax Fermion absorption ring directly into the Meson particle stream. The resulting increase in the angular momentum of the stream's Meson flow substantially increases the Meson Collider's shot penetration potential, allowing the careful user to damage more than one target at a time. While extended proximity to this enriched Meson stream has resulted in the sterility of laboratory mice, its impact on humans remains debatable. Yeah, looks like we can add one more. Overload Pulse Accelerator, which adds a rate of fire increase. Pulsing the Meson Collider's primary field coil and shunting the generated overflow through the boson darts boson absorption matrix dramatically decreases the recharge interval between the generation of each overload pulse projectile, resulting in a substantially increased rate of fire. Okay. This is the Meson Collider, Overload Pulse Dispenser. Kick it open, look. There you go.
Oh, it just seems like it's alive. Column.
See a big yellow eye in there. Poke.
No yellow eye, Dave.
Maybe it already got you.
That doesn't sound good.
My turn to lead. I don't want to jump in front.
Hello. Ready to get what's coming to you?
Oh boy.
Kidnapping of a Class 1 felon. We do not tolerate it in our jurisdiction. Get him!
Where is he?
It's gotta have a weak spot somewhere.
Oh, Jesus. Yep, we got another one. Venom Crawler, Class 6 Vermin Dominant. Venom Crawlers are physical manifestations of vermin spirits that power candelabrum crawlers, having managed to breach the planar barriers and cross over to our world. Being actual physical entities, Venom Crawlers are much more powerful and dangerous than their lesser forms and should be treated with caution. No kidding. That knocked him on his butt.
Aim for the big yellow eye.
That's what I'm trying.
Look behind you. On your left.
Oof. Okay. Oh, got another one. Black Slime Fiend. Class 5 Black Slime Fiend. These humanoid fiends are composed entirely of PKE-saturated black slime. Motivated by a seething anger and caustic to the touch, black slime fiends are dangerous, if straightforward and unimaginative fighters, but don't be lulled by their apparent simplicity. Black slime fiends are seldom encountered alone. No kidding.
We're almost there. To the right.
with everything you've got.
That's what I plan on doing. Got him. Bye-bye, Chairman.
That's how it's done.
Got it. Another Mandela node shut down. Just 2 left.
I should have shuttered you fraudulent gangsters forever when I had the chance. You know what? I'm going to put an end to this madness now. Right now. I'm shutting down your containment for good. You can kiss
Yeah,
off
you do
permanent
that,
license.
Heck, and you're going to have a lot of trouble on your hands.
You did this to me.
It'll be just like what we did it the other time.
You're welcome.
Jesus.
All right, that's it. You're done, smart guys. You are done, smart cool guys. I have the authority, and I'm shutting
No,
you
it's
and your
true.
fully contained
Look what happened when he shut it down that other time.
The whole city will have to pay because of your shenanigans. The whole city.
That shuts you down.
You could say Peck was indirectly responsible for Gozer coming into our dimension briefly. Oh, sorry if I was talking while the cutscene was running.
I think we need
But I
to keep
hate
an eye on
Walter
him.
Peck.
No, I mean, we really need to keep an eye on him.
Oh, no kidding, Egon.
You're real heroes.
Kind of routine. As usual, I led the charge.
We're fired, boys. Peck's gonna pull our license.
Get real, Ray. It's the holidays. Nobody in this town's going to be around to pull our license till Monday. We got the whole weekend to stop this calamity and probably half a dozen others, save the city. We got a 4-day weekend. We have time left for ourselves.
Dr. Beckman, if they start evacuating Manhattan, I won't be putting in on you. Catastrophic exodus of the city does not count as a floating corridor. I know. I looked it up.
Okay, well that's it for this video. See you next time, folks.